Sir, if you want to make public comments, we want to do that in the public comment section. If you have any questions, you can go ahead and email Mr. Rahal or me, and we can answer your question appropriately. Thank you. On to our new business.
Sorry, Mike, is there any motion on the park construction? Any further meetings, information, have we started plotting anything out?
We, I tried to get Jamie to come in to meet with John and I, but she was busy. We're gonna shoot for a meeting with her before the next park meeting, and then we'll also be, all of the finance stuff will be available for the whole year as far as revenues and expenses. As far as anything with the park, not really, no. Other than we did put the grindings down in the park.
Specifically about the new construction in March.
Oh, I'm sorry, I thought you, okay. No, there'll be a pre-construction meeting some near when they're ready to start, which will hopefully be in March. So sometime February, early March, should be a pre-construction meeting. You were at the meeting, and that's the last meeting we've had.
Okay.
So the contracts have been signed and everything has been approved for payment.
I'll make a point on my time. Thank you.
On to our new business. Mr. Brett, did you want to comment on this section?
I can. Just some housekeeping things that some jurisdictions have an organizational meeting, but just something I wanted to get into the minutes, that our regularly scheduled council meetings will continue on the second Wednesday of each month at 7 p.m. here, unless notice is given that we're moving someplace else. And we'll all keep our fingers crossed that COVID doesn't force us back to the township building. That's really and the other, if I skip past your committee assignments, just so everybody knows where we're posting the information about meetings. I'm suggesting that we make it official that we post meeting information at the Administration Waterworks building in the on the bulletin board in the lobby, and also here at this building on the bulletin board in the lobby, which apparently sometime between the time of me being a fireman and remembering that and now, it disappeared, and the screws that held it up have been painted over, so I replaced that today. So new bulletin board on the way in. So I think that's going to look better than taping stuff to the window, because that gets kind of gaudy looking. Mr. Rahal and I have talked about spiffing up the front and the look a little bit, and I think that would go a long way to that. And the lobby's open so people can come in and not have to stand out in the rain if they want to see.
Thank you for that.
So, and ordinances and resolutions, I post a certificate of what we pass every month. We need to do that at 5 locations, and I spoke with Mayor Myers about putting that on the website as one location, and then making official I couldn't find anything where that had ever been made official, and I think we're supposed to. So just the Administration Waterworks lobby, the lobby here, we post them at the library and also the post office. So we really don't need to make a motion or anything, that just kind of needs to be agreed upon.
I thought in the past, when there were meeting informations, that it was also posted at the library and the post office.
It has been in the past.
Okay, but you didn't put it on here, should?
I think we felt like that was just they get taken down at those places, and when I go back, a lot of times the notice of the ordinances is gone, or somebody's taken it all away, and I think if we weren't littering up their boards with everything, it might be better, and I don't think it's a bad idea to, aside from the website, to have 2 official sites where things will be. We can do as many as council would like.
Our public has been concerned about us getting information out. I think if there's any new meetings, meeting changes, I think it would be a good idea to continue posting them at the library and the post office. We can't control how long they're up or what happens to them, but I think we should make the effort to put it in as many places as possible.
So that suggestion is for
Meeting notices as well.
all meeting notices or changes?
Changes, I mean,
Okay.
essentially our council meeting, our committee meetings are same day every month. Any
Yeah.
changes, any new meetings, special meetings, anything like that.
I would be fine with that if council's all right with that.
I'm fine with it. I feel like more people would go through the library or post office
Yeah.
anyway.
Then
like,
stop in the
Than
lobby.
stop in the administration or village or here.
Yeah, in talking with the new clerk here at the, here during the day, he said he gets maybe 3 or 4 walk-ins a day, so.
Is there a TV channel, a public information TV channel, or,
For Cleves, no.
no, I just meant for the whole surrounding area,
Oh.
like, cable TV, like when you see like Village of Wyoming or what? There's not any kind of
I
TV.
don't think Time Warner does that anymore, do they?
I don't think that-
Years,
not everybody-
years ago in the past,
everybody-
Time Warner had a channel that was like that, but I don't think they do that anymore.
They used to come and film the council meeting, but
Not
they don't
everybody
do
has
that
the
anymore.
same-
Yeah.
The same provider.
There's not any kind of public information for meetings, like on TV or radio or?
No.
Okay.
So for clarity, council is fine with these locations with the addition of the library and the post office to the proposed locations of information? Is that,
Yes.
so we're clear on that?
Under the meeting information section.
Yes.
And the meetings are always on the website as well.
Right.
I would think that people get their information there, but it's still good to put it out, I think.
Just so you have clarity on what we're deciding on.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Council, well, if we skipped over, it, well, these are the committee assignments for this year. Should be four. So we'll have 3 committees this year. We'll be planning and zoning, finance and parks. For planning and zoning, I'll have Mrs. Myers as chair. Mr. Britt can have that. Thank you. Todd Williams, and then Mr. Rahal and I will be on that.
Sorry.
For finance, we'll have Ms. Brady as chair, Ms. Meister, Mr. Britt, me and Mr. Rahal will be on that as well. And then parks, we'll have Mr. Burns as chair, Ms. Boyce, me and Mr. Rahal will be there. And as these are public meetings, of course, anyone can attend those as you see fit. Do we want to stay with the same meeting times, or how do we want to work this, if there's any discussion on that?
I think we need to, what new members need to assess current schedules, dates, times, like we did in the past years. On everybody's availability for each of those.
So the chairs want to consult with their members and
Oh, yeah.
let us know, and then we can post that,
Yeah.
okay?
So are we not doing safety committee any longer now that we don't have our own police department?
Correct, good.
Maybe get the same exact report from the 2 chiefs.
All right, and we'll just go around the room. We didn't have any committee meetings this month. Mr. Burns, you want to start? Do you have anything?
Yeah, I just want, let's see if I can remember if that was more than one thing. I just wanted to offer that my family and I had a game of pickleball ourselves. We played over at Coluga on dedicated courts. It was a lovely good time, but one thing about the experience that I would have us know before we construct our own, the tennis court surface is quite nice for that. That's, at the moment, I believe that's not part of the plans for development. I think it's straight asphalt. So as we look into those planning, like, there's little bits of contingency funding. It's never been answered to me exactly how expensive that coating is. It's something that I would love to explore at that point.
Okay.
But I think that's about all that's across my desk, so.
Mr. Burns, the township is in the process of going through all that and putting a pickleball court in the park. Might be a good reach out to Mr. Beck, who's kind of heading that up. Could probably give you some information that you can for that.
Good point, thank you.
Ms. Brady?
I don't have any updates.
Ms. Myers?
Nothing?
Ms. Mister?
Nothing.
Mr. Williams?
Nope.
Ms. Boyce?
I was to thank the voters for putting their faith in me, and I'm very happy to be here. Everybody's been very welcoming.
Thank you, welcome aboard. I don't have anything other than what we've discussed tonight. If there is nothing else,
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
well, I was
Oh,
going to say.
sorry.
The next meeting of council will be February 9th at 7 p.m. I guess we already have our motion. Do we have a second?
I'll second it.
Okay, thank you. Roll call, please, Mr. Brett.
Mr. Burns?
Yes.
Ms. Brady?
Yes.
Ms. Myers?
Yes.
Ms. Meister?
Yes.
Mr. Williams? Yes. Ms. Boyce?
Yes.
Thank you. It is 8:01 and this meeting is now adjourned.